say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That incredible performance was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem. Welcome, everyone, to the play-in tournament as the 9th and 10th seeds of the Eastern Conference battle for a chance at the NBA playoffs. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Orlando Magic. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. A look at the Magic starting group. Both on the floor at the 3 and 5, it's the Wagner brothers, Franz and Mo. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Banchero in at the power forward position. And for Detroit, the backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Inside for him, it's Harris and Durant. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. Taking a look at Detroit, favored in this elimination game. Break, win, they play again. Lose, they go home.
And you just can't look ahead. Just focus on the moment. Value each possession. That's really all you can control. The defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Thompson for 3. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Pass to Wagner. All sorts of time. Rebound, Detroit. Here's Harris. Thompson in the corner. And here's Ivy. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Caldwell Pope outside. Suggs against Cunningham. Banchero, a screen on Ivy. For 3, Caldwell Pope. And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Now, here's Cunningham. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Suggs with the steal. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Cunningham kicks to Harris. Here's Duran. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Defense has to know Duran will not back off. He wants to get down there and be physical.
And when you take a look at Jalen Duran, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
That's good from Duran. And when it comes to Jalen Duran, Brent, is it fair to say some teams regretted not drafting him?
Well, maybe a handful, Kevin. I mean, there's a particular way that you want to play or use that position with how you get out there offensively. Jalen is a proven big. This guy is physical and strong and can rebound and gives you a different presence on the inside.
And both free throws good for Duran.
Well, a former lottery pick in Jalen Duran, and what you love about him is he plays with energy and great passion.
Banchero outside. Wagner with a screen for Banchero. It's stolen by Duran. Here's Cunningham. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Strong move from Cade that time, just putting some power behind that play.
Suggs looking around, inside, and finished off by Wagner.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now, here's Cunningham. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And finished off by Banchero.
And how about Banchero showing some passion there, going in hard and finishing right at the rim?
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Now, here's Ivy. His last outing, he had 18 points. And then Ivy with the jam!
So explosive. Get used to seeing a lot of that from Ivy. Wow.
Wagner with a screen for Suggs. And rattles out the dunk. You know, the layup might have been a better shot for him. Harris passes to Cunningham. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Driving inside. And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Thompson finds Cunningham. Now Thompson. He's defended by Wagner. Thompson sets the pick for Cunningham. Good on the three-point shot. Cunningham's got 5 now.
Well, Cade asking the defense to come out. You got to respect his ability to shoot it from the three-point line.
Banchero, a screen on Cunningham. And finished off by Banchero.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Ivy. He's got 5. Harris a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Ivy. No good. That would have tied it. Magic leading by 3. Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero. Wagner with it. Defended by Duran. Just 4 to shoot. Tries from the block. Again, the Magic score.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And Thompson kicks to Harris. Now, Ivy. Harris outside. And he banks in the layup.
Tobias carved out a bit of space, owned that real estate, and a nice aggressive finish.
Wagner outside. Suggs with a screen for Wagner. Takes a three. Rebounded by the Pistons. And here is Harris. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Duran with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Cunningham. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And the confidence growing from this young guard, Cunningham, dropping in the jumper.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Here's Suggs. 11 points last game. Pass to Wagner. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Good from Wagner.
And for his position, Franz Wagner gives you everything you could ask for. Passing, rebounding, scoring, and he competes defensively as well.
And so he makes both from the line.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Ivy on the wing. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Down low. Off target at the rim. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 3-point lead. And stolen by Harris. Thompson right side. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Magic?
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
That one is off.
First and foremost, it's the athletic ability and that raw talent. It's there for Asar Thompson. He's just got to keep developing and refining all the little micro skills.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Detroit. Black's checked in for Orlando. Anthony comes in for Jalen Suggs. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
And the Pistons making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. Gary Harris, he's checked in for the Magic. Outside Hardaway. Fires for three. Drills it from outside. And it's all knotted up.
And he's got some growing confidence right now in the catch-and-shoot game, Hardaway Jr. Feels like he could score from anywhere.
Pass to Isaac. Now here is Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 11. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 10.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Duran with it. Hardaway for three. Rebounded by Anthony. Pass to Harris. Isaac with a screen for Harris. From downtown. Rebounded by the Pistons. Ivy with it. Isaac picks him up. Good on the bucket. Ivy's got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Williams, he's checked in for Orlando. Bounce pass, Isaac. Anthony, the pass to Isaac. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Williams sets a screen for Harris. They get it again. Back to Black. Tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's his first trip to the line. No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They trail by 1. Pass to Duren. Out to Hardaway. There's the triple. Kept alive. Shot's good by Duren.
Such a great offensive rebounder. It's so hard to keep Jalen Duren off the glass there.
Schroeder against Anthony. Isaac a screen on Schroeder. Isaac right side. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. And Hardaway gets it to go. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Detroit.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
And Duren slams it in.
A strong finisher at the rim. That's Jalen Duren.
The Magic trail by 5. Outside Williams. There's 1:54 left here in the opening quarter. Got a hand on it.
Always good to see that kind of activity from Duren on defense.
Here's Ivy. No good that time. Some solid defense from Harris. Black dishes to Williams. Black the pass to Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Now here is Hardaway. He's got 5. Harris, no good. 1:06 left here in the first quarter. Count that one from Isaac. And it's now only a 1-point Detroit lead.
And at 6'11", Isaac's able to take a hit and still get the deuce.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And the Pistons making a change here. Sasser's checked in. 52 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Anthony against Schroeder. Bounce pass Anthony.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Schroeder, and it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Out of bounds, Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hardaway, just 5 to shoot. And there's Schroeder. That's good, the assist from Hardaway. And the Pistons lead by 1.
Well, if you read the scouting report on Schroeder, he likes to get into the basket as close as possible because he's usually good from there.
Anthony looking it over. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Pistons on top, up by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we welcome you back to the second quarter of this exciting play-in game. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. This is how the floor looks for the Magic start in the second. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Black is out there with Jalen Suggs. And it's Wagner in at the 5 spot. Here's Black. Wagner outside. Back to Suggs. Hardaway with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Pretty nice work there in the open floor. Hardaway Jr. good at running to the right spot on the court and being ready.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. No good on the 3. Sasser finds Thompson. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Thompson's got his first bucket of the night.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Thompson against Banchero. Got a piece of it. Banchero is screened for Wagner. Pass to Banchero. And the basket is good. That's 12 points for Paolo Banchero.
Oh, love that. Banchero moves so well with and without the ball.
Cunningham outside. Pistons passing it around. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Misses from short range. The Magic trail by 3. Here's Wagner. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. And it's a foul called on Mo Wagner. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
Hardaway, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Wagner with a screen for Suggs. Trying to find Wagner and gets it to him.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Jaden Ivey, he's checked in for the Pistons. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Thompson, beyond the arc. Black grabs the board.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Banchero kicks to Suggs. Banchero outside. Plays it up off the glass. Banchero's got 14 points.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Pass to Ivey. Lobbed up there for Cunningham. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. It's stolen by Duren. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And there's something special about Cade Cunningham and his explosiveness when he's in transition like that. That's a quality shot.
Now, here's Suggs. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Hardaway. Jalen Suggs making his last shot. Duren trying to break free. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Hardaway Jr. with a show of strength who got to the inside there and then converted through the contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you gotta love a vet like Tim Hardaway Jr. He knows the game well, knows how to go out there and produce for his team.
Now, here's Wagner. His last outing, 16 points for him. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Banchero against Thompson. To Cunningham, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. The Magic making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. The Magic have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Detroit with the rebound. Duren's got his 6th rebound on the night. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Josh Richardson's checked in for Cunningham. Suggs with the ball. He has 6. Yep, it counts. Suggs has got the game tied up here for Orlando.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Pass to Duren. Off on the layup. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Magic. Here's Wagner. Banchero, a screen on Hardaway. Deep 2 from Wagner. Cans the shot from the wing. Wagner's got 6 points.
And because of that versatility, Wagner with so many options offensively.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And the Pistons making a change here. Harris is checked in. Now Duran. He has 6. Harris outside. Back to Duran. Lock at 6. Detroit needs to get off a shot. The shot by Ivy, no good. Orlando leading. And Wagner has it in the corner. Nice move. Rebound, Detroit. Duran's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Now, here's Duran. Thompson surveying the floor. Here's Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Tobias Harris getting a little bit creative, finding some room on the inside and keeping the defense guessing with that shot attempt.
Banchero against Harris. With the floater, rejected by Harris. To the paint, looking for Ivy, and he gets it there. It doesn't go for him. Orlando, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Caldwell Pope kicks to Suggs. To the middle. It's stolen by Duran. And now Ivy running the floor all by himself. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Wow, Ivy just takes off. That high-effort transition play, that's what will make him an asset moving forward.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. For Jaden Ivey, the offense, Brent, looks great. Defensively, though, there's a lot to improve on.
Well, sometimes as an individual defender, you can look worse because the team defense isn't there. And so there's been sort of this reflective quality about that. But for Jaden to take on or take the next step, certainly defensively, with all of that athletic ability, he could be elite on that end of the floor.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Richardson. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Kenrich Williams, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. Gary Harris is checked in for Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Suggs. It's stolen by Schroeder. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 4-point Detroit lead.
Just fantastic work from Schroeder there, getting a whack on the drive and still finding a way to complete the play.
Caldwell Pope outside. 3-pointer. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Out to Thompson. Pass to Harris. And it's sent back by Isaac. 5 to shoot. A second chance effort. And the layup is good. Ivy's got 4 this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside Williams. In the corner, it's Harris. Orlando moving the ball around. And here's Anthony from the arc. Rebound by the Pistons. Ivy with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Harris's shot is off. The Magic trail by 3. Williams dishes to Anthony. Caldwell Pope with a screen for Anthony. Count that bucket.
Rabbit's foot in the shoe that time. Got lucky because the pick has to be better. It made no impact, but they still got the score.
Schroeder passes to Duran. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
And putting that powerful frame to use, Duran has no problem playing through contact.
To the inside. Left block shot on the way. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Detroit leading by 3. Pass to Harris. Ivy on the wing. Feet away, and he knocks it down. Ivy's got the lead up to 5 now for Detroit.
And this young guy, Ivy, is doing anything he wants right now, dominating in effortless fashion.
Isaac a screen on Schroeder. Anthony nowhere around. A 3-pointer is right on target. Anthony's got his second basket of the night.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
The three, and that one's good. Schroeder's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Anthony against Schroeder. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Over in the corner, Williams lets it go with a three. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Thompson for the triple. It's hauled in by Harris.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
And here we go. Harris heading to the hoop.
Well, he's a good free throw shooter. Tobias Harris smartly looking to get in there and find some easy points from the line.
The Pistons shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. First free throw is good.
He's just one of those veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the stripe.
Marcus Hasler's checked in for the Pistons. Time to change for the Magic. Black's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Anthony down low. He's guarded by Schroeder. Lets it go from deep. Anthony can't hit. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Pass to Sasser. Misses from close range. The Magic trail by 7. Black the pass to Isaac. Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Thompson.
Woo! Okay. And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Schroeder against Anthony. Shot to stop the run. And so that's the end of the first half. Pistons lead by 9. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Orlando Magic.
They got to tighten things up, man. Turnovers has been a major problem. I'm surprised to see such a lack of focus from them.
This is what they're hearing in the locker room. Concentrate, fellas.
Checking out how the Pistons are doing in this series. They're in control and looking to keep their season alive. What do they have to do to punch their ticket to the playoffs?
Don't get ahead of themselves thinking they've already won. They've got to stay focused at the task at hand.
When it's win or go home, no time for daydreaming and looking ahead.
Yeah, some tough love there for the play-in hopefuls. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Hi, everyone. Glad to have you back for third quarter action of the play-in game. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Detroit leading by 9. Inside for him, it's Harris and Durham. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. Harris inside. Banchero's there.
Some shrewd defense there by KCP, using solid footwork to stay on the shooter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Suggs finds Wagner. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Asar Thompson.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
The Magic shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That's good from Wagner. Both free throws good from Wagner.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Now, here's Ivy. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Caldwell Pope.
Well, just slicing his way to the rim. Just look at this kid, Ivy, go.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Caldwell Pope's got 5 now.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Bangs home the trifecta. 17 points in the game.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Thompson outside. To the paint. Harris against Wagner. And the basket by Harris. And the Pistons lead by 12.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Now, here's Wagner. He's got 8. Traps in the tray. Caldwell Pope's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Magic. The Pistons have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Ivy. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got his 4th rebound in this one. And finished off by Banchero.
Nice work by Banchero, making himself available for the alley-oop pass. He's developing great court awareness.
Now here's Thompson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. A nice shot by Harris.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Here's Suggs, trailing by 10. Over Cunningham, and there are the Magic with another bucket.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Pass to Ivy. He takes it in, and slam dunk by Ivy.
And this is what you want Ivy doing, attacking lanes to the rim with confidence.
Brent, we talk about guys on the brink of stardom. Cade Cunningham is right there.
Yeah, the 2 areas you'd love to see Cade improve on is just taking better shots and making plays for others. He has that instinctually, Kevin, as a point guard at his size. But as his team grows, the appreciation for what Cade Cunningham can do on the floor, that will grow too.
And he knocks down the first one.
And just not the guy you want shooting the ball from the free throw line against you. Caldwell Pope can more than hold his own.
Caldwell Pope drops them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Pass to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. And here is Harris. Takes the three. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
How about KCP, the guard getting in there, being active down low and forcing the defense's hand?
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. And he can't get the first one.
You know, in the days of load management, we typically stay away from the talk of durability, but Caldwell Pope rarely misses games, stays in great shape. I just feel like he's good to go.
And he's good on the second. Detroit leading by 7. Cunningham inside. He's covered by Suggs. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Wagner kicks to Wagner. Pass to Banchero. Back to Wagner. Banchero outside. 4 on the shot clock. Detroit with the rebound. Harris has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the layup's good off the glass. Harris has got 12 points here in the second half.
Banging around, trying to move guys around defensively. Tobias Harris showing he's got a little bit working tonight.
Banchero is screened for Wagner. Going inside. And there's Banchero on the assist from Wagner. Wagner's got his 4th assist in this one. Pistons leading by 9. Cunningham passes to Thompson. And stolen by Wagner. To the middle. Here's Suggs. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And kudos to Suggs for just keeping his focus at the rim, making the D look helpless.
Duran with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Ivy. Misses the 3.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Banchero looking around. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Now just a 5-point Detroit lead. Cunningham outside. Harris setting the pick for Cunningham. Down low.
Well, he's a capable shooter, but I like the initiative there from Tobias, taking it inside, forcing the defense back and drawing contact.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
And Harris drops them both. The Magic trail by 7. Pass to Wagner. Inside. Here's Banchero. A shot off that time. Detroit's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Wagner with it. Hardaway picks him up. Wagner outside. Off target with his 3. Pistons leading by 9. And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. Rebound by the Magic. Wagner's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Banchero missing. And, well, Detroit shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. And slam dunk by Harris.
Well, he's an efficient scorer in this one. Harris can hurt you in a lot of ways.
The Magic trail by 11. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Wagner. Banchero, a screen on Hardaway. Here's Wagner. Here's Banchero. Got it. Good job in the low post. And now it's up to 25 points for Paolo Banchero. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to talk to his guys. Marcus Sasser's checked in for the Pistons. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Cunningham. Pass to Sasser. Outside Hardaway. Releases. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Hardaway has got 12 in the game. The Magic trail by 11. Outside Anthony. Out to Harris. Fires the 3. Detroit with the rebound. Outside Hardaway. One-on-one here. Here's Black. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
Anthony against Schroeder. Pass to Thompson. Outside Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Now Harris. And it's sent back by Isaac. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Sasser. No good on the quick 3. The Magic trail by 9. Lobbed up there for Isaac. Williams passes to Black. On the 3 off target.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Pass to Thompson. Hardaway against Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And slam dunk by Harris.
Now Harris runs the break perfectly there and makes the right decision to boot.
Pistons leading by 7. Schroeder surveying the floor. Hardaway against Harris. Thompson sets the pick for Hardaway. Pass to Sasser. Lets it go from 11. And it's sent back by Isaac. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Schroeder against Anthony. Isaac a screen on Thompson. Yep, it goes, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Williams.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Harris with it. Isaac picks him up. It's stolen by Anthony. Fires the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Pistons leading by 5. Pass to Schroeder. Back to Thompson. Hardaway passes to Thompson. Pistons passing it around. Shot clock at 6 to end the cold streak. No good on the layup. The Magic trail by 5. Outside Williams. Here's Harris. He's guarded by Schroeder. And here's Anthony from the arc. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Was continuing to develop an overall game that was evident coming into the league. Gary Harris getting better at spotting the open man.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 7. Thompson passes to Hardaway. And here is Harris. He's covered by Isaac. On the way, Harris for the lead. Rebounded by the Pistons. Harris dishes to Schroeder. Thompson outside. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Harris. And he uses the glass on the layup. Harris has got 24.
A solid 6'8". Harris can more than handle his own inside. Really an overlooked part of his game.
Anthony against Schroeder. Outside Anthony. Lets the 3 fly. Hits it from 3-point range. Anthony's got 6 points in the quarter. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Pistons ahead, leading by a point. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And thanks for joining us for this 4th quarter of this play-in game. 4th quarter on the floor for the Magic. Both on the floor at the 3 and 5, it's the Wagner brothers, Franz and Mo. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. And it's Banchero in at the 4 spot. Now, here's Ivy. Cole Anthony unable to get his last shot to go in. Jacks up a 3. Ivy with the bucket. Ivy's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Pistons.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Pass to Suggs. Here's the floater. And Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody. And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Hardaway, no good. The Magic trail by 4. Suggs finds Banchero. It's stolen by Duren. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
Anthony, the pass to Banchero. To the inside. Poked away. It's stolen by Duren. Pass to Ivy. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. 5 on the clock. Banked in off the glass. And now it's an 8-point Piston lead.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
Wagner passes to Anthony. An easy 2 points on the layup. And that's 13 points for Cole Anthony.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Cole Anthony.
Good work by Duren. He has a lot of little moves in there.
The first one falls.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And both free throws good for Duren. Here's Suggs. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Picked by Anthony for the 3, and that one's good. Suggs.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Cunningham kicks to Thompson. Pistons passing it around. Drains the three-pointer. Ivy's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Well, he just nailed his second 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
Banchero is screened for Wagner. And finished off by Banchero.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
Outside Hardaway. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Suggs. Back to Banchero. Kicks it out to Wagner. Fires from deep. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Cunningham. Ivy with it. Pass to Duren. It's stolen by Banchero. Now Anthony. Banchero, a screen on Thompson. Here's Anthony. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Well, take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
He's known for his jump shot, but Hardaway isn't afraid to mix it up inside.
Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Well, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Now here's Hardaway. Driving the lane, and it's blocked. Anthony against Ivy. Knocked away. Stolen by Thompson. Here's the teardrop. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
Tobias Harris has checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And the change for the Magic. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Anthony.
Jaden Ivey is just so explosive as a guard. So exciting to watch.
The Magic trail by 7. Wagner outside. To the paint. Here's Banchero. Rebounded by the Pistons. Thompson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Nice defense from Wagner.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Using that momentum to just prepare for liftoff. Suggs were a problem on the drive.
Now here's Duren. Pass to Ivy. Launches it. Orlando grabs the miss. Banchero left side. Chalk up 2 there.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists. They are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
Pistons have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Duran down low. He's defended by Wagner. Duran the pass to Thompson. Lock at 6. Here's Harris. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Here's Cunningham. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And how about Cade just pushing through that time to finish it off?
Wagner outside. Banchero outside. Wagner a screen on Harris. And finished off by Wagner.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Duran sets the screen for Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finisher.
Suggs passes to Wagner. Magic moving the ball around. Pass to Banchero. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great defense that time from Duran.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Ivy with it. Defended now by Wagner. And it's in there.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
It's stolen by Duran. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Used the speed and got to the lane to convert. KCP saw a sliver of daylight, and he took it.
Ivy kicks to Harris. Back to Ivy. Pass to Thompson. And he drives in. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jalen Suggs.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now, here's Suggs. Harris outside. Cunningham outside. Can't connect from short range. The Magic trail by 6. Here's Wagner. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Going on the attack there. Great effort from Wagner.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And the Pistons making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said, that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
Yeah, Schroeder just letting this long shot fly when he finds the angle he wants.
Thompson against Wagner. Banchero outside. And he converts the layup. Banchero's got 34 points.
He better get used to these late game scenarios. Banchero getting a nice taste of it right there.
Here's Harris. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. There's 1:54 left to play here in the fourth. And it's Wagner missing. Detroit leading by 7. Thompson with it. Defended now by Wagner. Here's Harris. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. 28 points for Tobias Harris.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Wagner against Thompson. Now, here's Wagner. D right on him. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. Anthony's checked in for subs. No good on the free throw. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Pistons. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Thompson outside. Pass to Ivy. Bucket is good. Ivy's got 35 in the game.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
Thompson against Wagner. Up again. Goes up again. Count it. Good. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 10 rebounds. 54 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
Pass to Duran. Thompson against Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. Now here is Harris. Banchero grabs the board.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Good. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're leading by 5. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
The instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
There's the 3. Rebound, Detroit. And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. For 3, Caldwell Pope. It's off. And they did it. Big win for the Detroit Pistons. Well, they've made it through the first one and have a little momentum on their side for sure. They can go now into the next game, knowing the playoffs are well within reach.
Yeah, I mean, if this game's about survival for the 9th seed, the next one's about glory. That 8th spot in the playoff bracket will be on the line.
And that puts a cap on it. Glad to have you with us for all the drama of the play-in tournament. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.